Hello, friends. Beautiful beginnings. I am on here today because December 7th, 2002, my best friend of over 17 years had surgery. Now, we all know this is during the pandemic. And she came home and um, she thought that she was just having an infection. And when she went back to the hospital, I remember the day I said, I'm nervous. Why do you have to go back to the hospital? We were talking on the phone. And she said, Don't be nervous. I'll be fine. My nurse is here. And I never spoke to her again. That was the first time that I ever lost someone so close to me. I never grieved her. I never talk about it. I never discuss it. Um, but going through the steps that I'm going through now to live life after, realizing that you can't just shut your feelings down, you have to deal with it. That's the only way you're going to be able to truly accept the grief and realize that life after and being happy is okay. It's been on my mind so heavy about today because it happened and it was so unexpected, just like my mother, just like our nephew. And I'm saying that to say you never be prepared for someone passing. You will never, even if they're ill, when someone's ill and you're used to going to them every day and feeding them and bathing them and making sure they get their meds, or you're an in-home caretaker of your parent, even if you know the outcome is inevitable, you still never are prepared for it. Going through this journey and losing my mom makes me think about my best friend. It makes me think about how organized she was and how she wanted the pots in the kitchen to be, and how much she impacted my life in such a positive way that I'm going to have to acknowledge the fact that she is no longer with me and not keep suppressing those feelings. Um, this weekend is coming up. The gathering we're going to have for our nephew is going to be small, and I'm just staying in a positive mind frame. But this is a lot of grief that I'm taking and dealing with at one time, while still living life, preparing for the day, going and being impactful in a positive way in someone else's life. And that's the only thing that I can say that keeps me going at this moment. Praying to God for the strength to stay positive. Praying for God for the strength to stay focused and help guide me into the right direction and make sure that I'm doing the right thing and that I am giving back in the most way possible that is no one can take away, which is being kind and impacting people's lives in a positive way. So I'm going to do my best to continue to stay strong. I was writing down scriptures because, like I said, I'm not too familiar with the Bible, but I am. I want to be more familiar. I want to get closer to God. So I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to take this day for this day, like I said, um, and continue to pray throughout the day that God gives me strength. But I just wanted to come on and acknowledge the fact that I did lose a best friend during COVID, during the pandemic, and I wasn't able to go to the hospital and visit her because if you were in the ICU, only one person could go back. So I feel that pain and I never dealt with it. So once again, that's something that I'm going to start to discuss so I can heal myself and help heal someone else if possible. We can pray about it and thank God for the strength for another day. I just wanted to come on and speak to you all. Thank you all for listening. God bless. Until next time.